So this is it. The government stay-at-home rules. We can't leave the house unless it's for exercise. Well, fishing was my exercise. Hope you're all keeping safe. So what do you reckon, 10? What? So, what does that mean for Finding Joe? Well, I've got a few clips. I was going to save these clips until we got out this week when the weather was just absolutely amazing. And I was hoping I'm going to find the gummies, and then I was actually going to put that together between us not catching and then us catching fish. But it hasn't worked out that way, so we're stuck at home at the moment. So enjoy these clips, and I'll see you on the other side. All of our fishing trips start off with the same high expectations, and today was no different. The captain and I had talked during the week and agreed heading offshore to our favourite gummy spot was a no-brainer. Our track record over the last couple of trips was dismal, to say the least. Our first stop was a place where there is no shortage of bait fish, and we had to kill a few minutes while we waited for the sun to give us safe passage through the eastern entrance.
How deep is it? 10 metres down?
About 8. Jabbed you right in the fingers. Oh, you got a slimy this time?
Yeah. I think they're mates.
Slimies and yakkers. Welcome to another excellent day on, well, I was going to say Port Phillip Bay, but we're not. We're on Western Port Bay.
Little fanboy.
Little fanboy, even though in front of even though we're at the front of Flinders on Western Port Bay, in amongst a bait frenzy. I keep touching the screen too, it's probably not in focus. Hang on a second.
Oh, that was so annoying the last episode. I was doing my heading. I really had to smash my TV.
Dad, the fight's over!
In the background you can hear slimies and yakkers absolutely going on a frenzy.
All I can hear is you yakking.
Nice, yeah. Gotta try and speak without a mumble too. Maybe my lips are getting bigger as I get older.
I noticed your gum has come down one of your teeth too.
And so it's like actually harder to enunciate the words.
You're just disabled, alright?
Oh, look at them all. I'm nuts.
Alright.
This is the spot, I'm telling you.
Alright.
If you want to catch bait fish, then you need to wake up early and have some decent LED lights. Because for some reason, I don't actually know the science behind it, but they're attracted to the light. They're not blinded, they're attracted.
Blinded by the light.
Oh, talk to them about these.
Oh, these are from our bait and tackle shop in Cheltenham Road. If you want a great deal on tackle, go down and see Paul. Now, these are eco-friendly sinkers, so they don't corrode. Great. Perfect for later on when we're out there catching some gummies. Got a few on now. I'm just letting one basically get himself hooked, and then the rest are coming in as a frenzied feeding to sabikis, which we got from Bait and Tackle down in there, Cheltenham Road. Our good mate Paul hooked us up for $2.90. Can't go wrong. Don't want to hook yourself there in the finger. Oh!
Yeah, just gotta be careful when you let it go.
Oh, it's the ricochet, isn't it?
Yeah.
The ricochet straight in your fingers, just real nasty, you know?
And because they're brand new and they're super sharp.
Super sharp, they go straight through.
Yeah.
Notice the shore side of the boat.
I told you about it before. It's all a mental thing. It's just, I don't know, just focusing on the fish to come. Just the fish is about to bite.
Hang on. That's better. Check out the hair, would you? That's just to cover that mess. They're probably hidden away in here somewhere. You wake up in the morning and there's not a breath of wind. And when you get out in the water, it's just like calm as. Like no chop, no swell, no nothing. You drop in a line and instantly gets hit. Well, that's how it was today. And you get that excitement. You know, the level of excitement just sort of raises, but you're thinking, right, today is going to be the day. It's going to be a great day today. That's how I felt today, or that day. But it didn't get any better. So we shot out to Cape Schanck. The sun was rising up, a magnificent sunrise. We got out there, pretty much there was like 5 knots of wind. So today we're actually trying to beat the weather forecast. The weather forecast had forecast that it was going to be like 25, 30 knot winds in the afternoon. So we thought we'd head out early, and it was just incredible. Incredible morning. It couldn't have been the flattest morning you've ever seen. So we always trawl around Cape Schanck to see if we can sort of pick up any kingfish. On the sounder was just full and full what we think were kingfish. We were trawling round and round and round. We could not get the kingfish to bite no matter what we did, and then all of a sudden the winds started picking up, and then that was pretty much the end of our day, as you'll see. Oh, there's the cap. Everyone, there's the cap.
Hi.
In all his glory.
I'm meditating.
Just overseeing everything at the moment, overseeing the rods, making sure they're just correctly positioned out the back,
So
correctly baited.
The white one there, the black one in front of me, and then I just sit here. Got positive thoughts to fish attacking our baits.
So without a doubt, the calmest I've seen it out there in months. Months? Would you say months or weeks?
No, I'd say out here.
Out here, it's just absolutely dead calm. Look at that.
It's beautiful.
That is just insane.
It's magnificent. A little something on the bottom.
So just about to make the captain a coffee. I got in trouble before because I hadn't already made it. He's really parched. So we better get that underway.
At least.
Have a little bit of morning tea. A little bit of a morning. Maybe I should bring tea next time.
Like a high tea?
Yeah, because then we could have like
3-tiered with cakes and whatnot.
What do they call it? An English breakfast. You know what I mean? You deserve better.
Yeah, well, that's one of the smartest things I've heard you say in a while.
So today we're into day 2. Now today was completely the opposite. So they'd forecast 25 to 30 knot winds overnight, but it was supposed to get calm from about 8 o'clock onwards. And then it was supposed to die down as flat as a tack as the day before. But that just didn't happen. It's not exactly pristine conditions out here on Cape Patterson. In our fishing addiction, that's a big one. We have come out here when it's quite nasty.
Yeah, 4 metre swells picking the front of the boat up, which is not ideal.
Well,
No safety changes.
we've been monitoring the bomb website all day and all morning, and it is supposed to die down. So this is a residual swell and seas of 30 knot winds overnight.
Not ideal.
And it's not great at the moment, so might get back to you when it calms down. Come on, take the bait and run. Feels like it felt like it was actually nothing on it now, but
Your monster one played these games, if you remember.
oh, there's something there.
Yeah,
It felt like the probably another bloody ray, another eagle ray, maybe. Just doing the eagle rock.
Look at them. Oh, just means fish.
Yeah, there is. We're just not catching the good ones yet.
Oh,
Pulled it.
it's gone, kids.
Pulled it.
Pulled it.
Might have been the bottom. Ah, still Jacko. Just as I get it started. It's day 3. I was heading to work. Got to the captain's house. About 7 in the morning, anticipating to go to work, and the boat was already hooked up. And I'm thinking, what's going on here? We couldn't go. The weather was sensational again. So jumped in the car, headed down to New Haven, launched again, out to Woolamai, and out to Cody Banks again.
Feeding the old boy throats.
Oh, my side of the boat is yet to be fruitful.
This
Oh,
is
hang on a
the
minute.
new Samsung with
The new
108
Samsung
megapixel.
with 108 megapixel. I do have to apologise. I just lied again. Already pulled up some yakas or slimy, so doing my bit on this side of the boat too. I'm about to actually cheat and put a little bit of bait on the sabiki there, and see if I can upset the captain. That's what we want to see. Ooh, he's taking a little. Just keep him up.
Keep him coming.
Keep him coming up. That's it. Turn his head.
Turn his head.
Make sure the drag's set.
Bust ups.
And most importantly, we've got to watch for Frank. 'Cause Frank flies in and,
Smashes it.
oh well, that's, I don't know if that's worth keeping, mate.
Send him down.
That's
Larger for another day, but he's got a
another
green
wrasse.
hue.
Green little hue there. He's no good. I'm sure Frank would like that. Frank, got a freshy one for you, mate. Too slow, I think, mate. Too slow. Too slow. How you going?
Frank.
Ah, Frank got him. No, I'll give it to Frank. Frank's onto it today. Yeah, as soon as he saw the boat come out, Frank was right there. And every trip, Frank is there.
I thought you sent him an email.
No, me and Frank are on a first name basis. And I sent him a message this morning saying we'd be out at Cape Woolamai somewhere. And Frank said, beautiful, what time? And I said, oh, approximately about 9 a.m. And he's doing the right thing with the coronavirus. He hasn't brought any of his mates with him today. I'm currently on here myself. We're onto a bait ball. Right in front of Cape Woolamai here. I've got the sabikis down. I'll be onto either yakas or slimies here. I've got to try and beat Frank.
Oh, Fred Frank.
Oh, you fed Frank, so we're all right. Try and get this up. There we are. A couple of beautiful slimies on the sabikis, fresh bait. Captain's finally onto something half decent, finally.
It's taken me all day, hasn't it?
Been sitting out here till about 2:30, but we thought around 2 o'clock that it'd certainly take off. Oh no, just as I get it out. Popped him, has he?
Lost the one, mate. Fucking how much money you got? There goes your hook. Every time.
Son of a bitch. Ah.
Got him to about 15 metres.
Got him about 15 metres and just broke the hook. It's devastating.
I told you every time it's always
Those damn hooks.
always.
What if it's just not quite set right? He just bites it off. Could be a school shark down there. Ah well, keep putting them down because they're starting to fire up now, which is good.
That's where we need to be.
This is where we want to be.
Because I can see a bit of activity on the sound there, which
There's a lot of activity.
we got into about 10.
I threw down my little rod and I don't know if you can see that or not, but come off second best. Little cactus. So there's something decent down there. So, Captain's trying to redeem himself on a tail wrapped fish here.
Hold the window in. How many ones, friend?
Well, we've got something. No good. An absolute piece of rubbish. It's not what we want.
Another giant.
Well, that is a giant Port Jackson, even though we're not in the Port Jack.
Even though we're not interested in the Jacksons.
We're not interested in him. If we could eat him, maybe. Well, that's it for another episode of Fun and Joe. I hope you enjoyed that episode as much as we did making it. If you're not subscribed, then make sure you hit that subscribe button because there is just tons of great videos in there. Make sure you hit that like button and ring that notification bell so you're notified when we upload the next video. If you're into social media, we have Instagram and Facebook where you can keep up to date with whatever we're doing on a daily basis. And wherever you are in the world, we'll see you in the next video.